Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BKS Tech Talk Live. It's a little late in the day on Wednesday. It's actually about 6 o'clock at night, Wednesday night. I'm going to come out today on a couple very exciting things. First of all, we got our live license for our BKS LinkedIn page, and we are now live on LinkedIn under our BKS page. So please follow us, both Facebook and LinkedIn, BKS-Systems. We'll be trying to get out here more live and answer your questions. Looking forward to hearing more from you guys at any time. And unfortunately, I apologize, just that tomorrow, my normal go online day is kind of busy for me. So I just thought I'd reach out here and say hello to everyone quickly today and check in and see how your week is going. It's been a little hectic around here. BKS is going kind of been busy lately. We've got some projects in the works. We're deploying currently, and I talked about it a little bit last week, but we are currently deploying 3 new phone systems for customers. And we are looking for more. And hey, so if anybody's looking for phone systems, please feel free to give us a shout. We'd love to talk to you. And we can be glad to give you guys a call. Apologize, just had a little hiccup on the IT side there. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching. Just wanted to share a couple little comments that we're seeing out there right now. In the last week, we have received 2 phone calls from customers, well, potential customers, that got hit with ransomware during COVID. Both of them were kind of semi-closed during COVID and didn't even totally realize the damage of what was coming until they all came back to work. Both of them have relatively been able to recover enough data to continue going forward so that they can continue getting their business, but we're having to help put their networks and their lives back together. What is ransomware? Ransomware is where you get a virus on your computer that all of your data is encrypted and you have to pay a third-party nefarious actor money to get your data back. How can BKS help you? We can't help you restore encrypted data. It's not coming back. It's gone. But what we can help you is get ahead of it for those of you guys that haven't gotten ransomware or have in the past and don't want to get it again. We can use security strategies such as end user training, web blocking, web filtering, content management, virus protection, web firewalls to help you prevent getting connected to that link that encrypts everything. And the second piece that we can help you with is we can take the, if you get backup solutions, if you do get ransomware, we can take a look at that backup and we can recover from backup. So if you don't know about ransomware, if you're worried about ransomware, I highly recommend you give an IT professional a call. Really love it if you gave us a call, to be honest with you. That's exactly what we're here for. So please, give us a call and would love to take a look and see how we can help you. If there's anything that we can do, if you don't have a backup plan, you need to kind of take a look at that and jump on that. It's kind of a requirement in today's world. I'll be honest with you. We need to. Backups allow you to recover data fast, recover from ransomware, recover from viruses, and so forth. So if there's anything that we can do for you, would definitely love to take a look and have you give us a call. I'm looking at all of our followers on Facebook. Give me a call or, put me a link down or a comment below. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Would love to hear from you guys and see what we can help you guys with going forward. So yeah, at any given time, give me a call. But back to ransomware. These customers didn't even realize they were getting it. They were gone. They clicked on a link while they were doing a quick remote session for an office day one day, and they ended up with ransomware. It's not just ransomware. We've seen a huge uptick in phishing attacks. We can help you block phishing attacks by implementing things like two-factor authentication. So those are the kind of things that you have to look out for. We have seen people pay, I think the largest ransom I personally heard, like 1-2 removed, was I think $500,000 or something like that. Now insurance does pick some of that up. We have had conversations with customers and vendors about their ransomware protection as well as their cybersecurity prevention. Where are they at with cybersecurity insurance? Do they need more? Do they have enough? And to kind of look at that so that they can take an eye on what needs to continue going forward. Cybersecurity insurance, as a matter of fact, we are starting to look into requiring our customers to have it. If you're renting a building or renting an apartment, your landlord requires you to have renter's insurance. We're kind of looking at it requiring customers to have cybersecurity insurance and adding it to our contracts. It's becoming a very large liability in today's society. I did explain this to one of our prospects. If a breach of your data is encountered because of something that one of your employees did, that is on your cybersecurity. If it is a breach of your data because of something we failed to do or we did, so if we opened up a port on the firewall on accident, or we did not reset the admin password on the firewall, that would be on our E&O insurance and not your cybersecurity insurance. So we both have roles to play going forward in cybersecurity and ransomware and virus protection and breach prevention. We have to do our side of the house. We have to make sure that we are dotting our I's and crossing our T's and that we're not leaving doors open. But on that same point, you as a business owner or a manager also have to provide that same thing, that training to your users. Your users are your first line of defense. So making sure that they cannot click on a link, or that they know to read before they click on a link, or before they type in their password. Those are the kind of things that need to get documented out there for your employees, so that everybody can continue being secure and going forward. Those are the kind of things we help you with. We don't necessarily have to offer every service. We highly recommend you take all of our services, 24/7 security operations center monitoring, 24/7 help desk service support, end user training, advanced breach detection. All of those things we offer. None of them are foolproof. So we're not 100% guaranteeing all of everything. Honestly, it has to be an egregious error. Like I said, one of my team doesn't reset the password or doesn't log off the device. That would be an egregious error on our part that our insurance would cover. But for the most part, unfortunately, right now, these breaches are coming in through the neglect and or uneducated use by an end user. So I don't want to try to scare everybody off. Your cybersecurity insurance is there to help. We are here to help you. But these things can be business ending. One of these customers, when they figured out they had a ransom attack, they're luckily and unluckily, they were almost 100% shut down because of COVID. They came back to the office about 3 weeks ago to realize that their database, their lifeblood of their company, was encrypted. They were able to find a copy of the database on a second device that the database programmer had used for testing, and were able to start back over just about, I want to say they said sometime April timeframe of last year. So they lost anything they entered for this year. So April of 2020 through April of 2021. I'm sorry, not April. I have my months mixed up. February. So they were able to recover starting from February of 2020. Now, because they didn't do a lot of work, they didn't lose a lot of work. But for a company, and they had no backups. So they lost all of their documentation, their forms, their past customer contracts, their data, their pictures of the things that they do, you name it, it's all gone. And because the ransom, they figure, hit sometime around Thanksgiving, it's expired. We can't even pay to get it back anymore. And they were not in the office. So at this point, that kind of is a worst case scenario, best case scenario for them. They're going to be able to clean forward. They got their database. Most of the data that they're looking for, they can find in emails that they sent and so forth. This other customer, they actually have been kind of working during COVID, and they actually ended up having to hire a forensics company to come in and diagnose. They worked with their cybersecurity insurance team, and they paid the ransom. However, with in order to pay the ransom, they had to do the forensics. The forensics team, in cleaning the computers, removed some, and no fault, and they weren't doing it maliciously. They removed operating system files off of some of the computers because they were encrypted and corrupt. Well, those operating system files now leave computers that are unusable, and we're having to go in and reinstall Windows, rebuild the computer from scratch, or buy a new computer for them. So there is a very large business interruption when you get hit with a breach like that. So do your homework ahead of time. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It can be, yes, I understand, for a small business, if you're paying for end user training, advanced detection, advanced prevention, and perimeter prevention, web filtering, content management, it can seem overwhelming and expensive. But pennies every month will save you pounds or thousands of dollars in the event of a breach. I mean, just the fact of having to pay, now the insurance company's paying for it, their premiums are going to go up, but they're going to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get their data back. And that doesn't include how much time they lost in production. How much money did they lose by being down? And the insurance companies can't always necessarily reimburse for that either. So long story short, if you don't know if you have really good prevention against cybersecurity breaches, ransomware, phishing attacks, viruses, data breaches, give us a call. We'll give you an educated idea of what you can do to get better. Can't guarantee everything, but we can help you get better. We can help you sleep at night. And sometimes it's just as easy as making sure you have a backup. Having a backup of your data can allow you to recover from an attack and move forward with minimal downtime. If anybody has any questions, I look forward to more comments below. Hit me up at BKS-Systems on LinkedIn and Facebook. Leave a comment. Like this, share this. Would love to talk more of you guys, and I'm hoping next week we'll get back on our Thursday afternoon live schedule. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much.